Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Tampa Bay Downs here on Friday. It is the 22nd of December 2023. Gonna like the ninth race from Tampa, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the ninth from Tampa, which is a good race on the lawn. Turf racing finally resumes for the first time in I think a week now. Was the last turf race. They didn't card any on Saturday, and Wednesday they didn't card any either. But today's card, very good. Sunday's card looks very nice also. They just drew that right before I just saw the entries right before I started this preview, so it looks like a good card for Christmas Eve. But let's look at the ninth race from Tampa, which is a claiming event going for a $25,500 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards here, going for a claiming price $16,000. We have 14 horses entered. 11 through 14 are AE, so 10 will head to the turf course. The distance of ground of 1,800 meters or a mile and 1/8 on the Tampa Bay turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 6 horse, Sandy Lane Kitten. I'm going to go 6-8-1-5 in the superfecta, 6-8-1-5 super. Top selection 6 horse, Sandy Lane Kitten. This 8-year-old gelding by Kitten's Joy. Darian Rodriguez trains. Antonio Gallardo gets the mount. Blinkers off. The horse's most recent outing came late November at Tampa, mile 16th and a claiming 16,000, and the horse finished 4th by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked all the way around the race course, a little bit wide. Off the bench, he probably needed the race. He just kind of flattened out late. I think second off, back to this turf course where he's only won once, but he's always run these sneaky good races. I think if he gets a better trip than he's been getting on this turf course as recently, I think he could get the trip to win. 2 back and a claiming 22 at Monmouth, mile 16, 6th of August. He finished 8th by 4 3/4 lengths that day, and he just kind of stalked and completely hit the wall on a very warm day at Monmouth. I just don't think he was handling the conditions there. And then at Monmouth, 1 mile in late July and claiming 12:50, claimed out of that run. He finished 4th by 1 3/4 lengths, and again, he was just wide, and he just really couldn't keep up. When you're drawing 12 of 14, you need to get a good trip, and he just didn't have it there. He tried leaving out of the gate, but it wasn't a recipe for success. And then at Monmouth, a mile in a starter handicap, he finished 5th by 5 1/4 lengths that day. He moved a little bit, but it wasn't anything to call home about. His races on this turf course as recently have been better. If you go to last winter, he ran in the starter distance series, the Tampa Turf Test series. He actually his best race was actually over the mile and 1/8 here in February in that his starter handicap where he finished 3rd by a half length. He got caught late, but he ran his heart out. Then tried the mile 3/8 after that where he finished 9th by 15 lengths, never really showing up, by the way. Every time I see that date, March 25th in Tampa, when I go through these forums, was supposed to be at Tampa Bay Downs in Tampa that weekend last year. I had something came up. I had to cancel the trip, but it kind of bothered me. I had spring training tickets for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was going to be Saturday's going to be at the racetrack. Friday probably the beach, but it was a short 3-day vacation that I had to cancel. But so every time I see that date, March 25th in Tampa, just ugh. It was just important business I had to take care of here in the city. But what can you do? But over that longer trip, he just ran horribly. I think, like I said, mile and 1/8 is what he wants to do. He's going to get it today. I'll use him on the ticket. I think the 8-horse Kygo could get a good trip here also. He ran here opening day over the mile 16th and claiming 16, where he finished 2nd by a half length, and he closed up from nowhere. He ran his heart out, but he ran his heart out, just missing that day. He tried the Tapeta before that Gulfstream over the mile 70, where he never really was comfortable that day. Got bumped out of the gate, and then at Monmouth over the mile and 1/8 in early August, he finished 2nd by 2 1/4 lengths, again closing up from nowhere. Another horse's races on this turf course haven't been half bad. Should see a good pace to close up to. At 7-2, let's use him on the ticket. But to recount my selection for the ninth from Tampa, gonna take the 6 horse Sandy Lane Kitten. Give kudos to the 8 horse Kygo. 6-8-1-5 super, 6-8 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.